Hey, what's up, fam? And welcome back again to Recap Kickback. It's me, your host, Chappell, and I am back again to present you another fun activity here with some of our Recap Kickback All-Stars. And speaking of All-Stars, today we are going to be jumping into some All-Star cartoon characters once again. I don't know if you remember this, but a while back, we assembled this panel to find out who would be the Black cartoon character Soul Survivor, Soul with a U, and we did it, and it was such a great time, and people loved it, and so now we are back again to do another Brant Steele, and this time we are going to find out who will be the Black cartoon character winner of Big Brother, and with me, my Black cartoon experts. First up, my co-host for Bet on Black and the author of Bet on Black herself, Gia Worthy. Gia, welcome back.
Chappell, this has been already one of the greatest, I would say, like, starts of the week of like Black Big Brother fandom. So for those that aren't aware of like the exact time that we're recording, we are in the midst of Alala HOH, right? After winning the wall comp, and I'm never going to get over that. We also got confirmation from Diane on Sharon Tharp's podcast, so if you haven't seen it yet, that Marvin Latimer was the originator of the backdoor strategy, which we knew already, but, you know, some people like to give credit elsewhere, but we knew better. And we are so happy that we booked Chappell before he could back out last minute, because he's now famous and he's canon in the Big Brother universe. He got a shout out on Big Brother Unlocked.
Yep, they said my name. I still don't understand how it happened, but yeah, it happened. And so yeah, this is a great week, to be Black and Big Brother fandom. Yes. And we always go to this person when we have to talk about the Black cartoon characters. He's an expert of Big Brother and an expert of these Black cartoons. Hey, ball bangers, Isaiah, welcome back.
What's up? Listen, I'm excited. My three favorite things: Black people, cartoons, and Big Brother. And I get to talk about all three of them today. See my background, I got Batman and Mario stuff. I'm a cartoon guy. You feel me? So like I'm built for this, and I'm ready because we had such a fun time the first time. So it's gonna be lit.
We did. The first time we did Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers, a season of Survivor simulated for the Black cartoon characters. I won't spoil the winner in case you want to go check that out, but I will put that link in the show notes in case you missed it and you're a Survivor fan and you want to see which one of those Black cartoon characters came out on top. But this time around, Gia, we're going to Big Brother. It's the summertime and this is the perfect time to do a Big Brother season.
We had thrown around the idea a couple times before about potentially we want to do a series of these, and I think that's still in the canon. Like, that's still something that we want to see happen, but it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of planning, and these podcasts take a while, so we needed to find the right time. And I think this was the right time for all of us. We didn't know who was going to be HOH this week when we planned out like when we were going to record for this, but I think the stars were just aligning in our favor. So I'm very happy that we're back here. I'm very excited to see a new cast of characters that are going to be on this season. And I'm excited. I don't think I've ever done a Big Brother Brant Steele the way that we've done the Survivor ones before. So I can't wait to see how it turns out.
And Isaiah, for the people who have never watched one of these simulations, can you explain to them what a Brant Steele is and how it works?
Yeah, so if you're unfamiliar with it, blindsides.net is basically a home to a whole bunch of simulators for like different TV shows like Survivor, Big Brother, The Circle, and a plethora of other things. But basically, you can throw whoever you want, whatever you want. If I want to throw my television remote in the simulator, I can do it. And it'll basically throw out a bunch of random outcomes, just like the real show, and you eventually get a winner. It'll throw out a new voting chart. They've upgraded a lot over the years, but it's really cool.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to see what happens here because I'm more like Gia. I've done, I think, more of the Survivor ones, but I do love Big Brother, and this is going to be so much fun because we do have an extensive cast of characters, and we need to go ahead and jump in because this might take a while. Because this is Big Brother, we have a cast of 17. Gia, what's going on? How do we end up with 17 characters?
So we use the Big Brother 17 format. So that, and this is not the full cast. We have some twists that are going in that we won't get into right now because they will be announced as we go through the Brant Steele. And it's going to be very similar to how the Survivors Brant Steele goes. They're going to announce to us, which I believe Isaiah will be narrating, who is HOH, eventually, who their nominations are, who wins veto, and then we'll learn a little bit more about alliances and other Big Brother shenanigans along the way. And we have a few unannounced cast members in here that you guys will find out as we explain through this cast. And if you watched Big Brother 17, you probably have an idea of what some of those twists might be.
Yeah, and Big Brother 17, Isaiah brought back the Battle of the Block, so I think we're gonna see that as well in this simulation. For the people who watch Big Brother 17, it was crazy. It was actually a crazy season of TV. We get a crazy runner up that season, or a third placer, I guess I should say. Just robbed Goddess. You also get a great winner and some big characters, so we might get some of that here. But let's go through the cast list. How about that?
Let's do it.
All right. So as you said, Gia, we have the cast, and first person I see on this cast, AJ from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes.
Yeah, Gia, how do you think AJ is going to do in the Big Brother house?
Listen, AJ's the brainiac of the season. He is like every season has a stereotypical nerd in here. This one is AJ. He has a little bit of an uphill battle, but the guy in glasses did very well this season of Big Brother. So we'll see if AJ can live up to the hype, live up to expectations, I guess.
Right. Next up, I'm seeing Storm. Isaiah, tell us about, is this Storm from X-Men 97?
That is her. I had to basically vouch for this one because I'm a huge Storm fan. X-Men's in the air in the MCU of it all and everything. And, Storm is just her. You know what I'm saying? A mega level mutant, super powerful, natural born leader. At one point, Queen of Wakanda, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has a lot going for her. So she's naturally a leader and naturally an alpha presence. Very curious to see if that helps her or hurts her in this kind of game.
So I see Cleveland Brown himself. What can you say about Cleveland? He is the face of his own show, and so we had to have him here as our as more of the Big Brother representation that we're going to need. I love Cleveland. I think that he never really got the shine that he deserves, even having his own show. I think he kind of gets lost in the shuffle of all those crazy characters, but I'm hoping that he'll stand out. Gia, tell me about Honeybee.
Okay, so I love Honeybee Shaw Tobin. If you guys are not aware, because this show probably isn't as well known to a lot of people as some of the other shows, Bob's Burgers, the creators of that show, have a second show. It's not really a spinoff or like a sequel, prequel, anything like that. It's just the same creators. Have a show called The Great North. It is about this family with a single dad who is voiced by Nick Offerman, by the way. Like, he's not Black, but he feels like he would support. It feels like he would support this Brant Steele. Living Up in Alaska, it just ended after 5 seasons. I think it deserved a lot more love, but it's a fantastic show. One of my favorite characters in it is Honeybee Shaw Tobin, who marries into this family, marries the oldest son. She is there from the beginning, and she is very nerdy, a big movie film buff. She seems like somebody that, would be on this podcast with us. And also very, very Black. She's one of the only Black people in the town and mentions it quite frequently. So, she's very with the culture. And for those that are Traitors fans, you might also know, if you've watched the show, she has a brother that joins the cast later into season 1 as like a recurring character named Jerry Shaw. And Jerry is actually voiced by Ron Funches.
Yes. Okay. We got some overlap here. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah, tell me about Lightning.
My GOAT. He's one of my favorite total drama winners. Spoiler alert. Sorry. But he 2-time player. He played in All Stars and in Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Not the smartest guy, but like, he is straight brawn, straight villain. He wants to muscle his way through everything. He could be a competition beast if the Brant Steele is kind to him, but very cocky, but very funny at the same time.
Yeah, he's also one of my favorite characters. I think this is one of the characters that like Isaiah and I have bonded over the most because we both have like a shared love of Lightning. Definitely he does not like to lose, so I could totally see him going in immediately trying to win, HOH, veto, whatever he can. Also, in my opinion, one of, if not the funniest characters we've gotten in Total Drama, especially outside of like that original cast of characters that we're used to. So like Lightning is one of the highlights of the second gen cast for me.
Next up, we have Valerie Brown, Josie and the Pussycats. Valerie's a genius. Let's just start there. Like she plays the tambourine, but this lady is smart. She's smart as hell. She's a part of that band, but also I think she's going to be very social and fun to watch. But again, I think the thing that, you know, you think of Josie and the Pussycats and you think of, you know, the women dressed as cats, but they're playing music and that's cool. But this is also like a super genius. And so I'm very excited to see her kind of like step outside the normal nerd archetype and see how she does here in the game. Gia, Tolkien is here.
Tolkien! So for those that are old South Park fans and may not have necessarily watched the new seasons, I'm going to spoil something for you because you may be wondering why his name is Tolkien, not Token, because his name originally was Token Black. In one of the newer seasons, they have an episode where his parents reveal that they named him Tolkien because his dad is a huge fan of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And that we as fans have been the Marsh family have been mispronouncing his name for over 20 years. And to make it even funnier, the South Park team went back on all the old videos and like that they had on South Park Studios when you could watch like all the different like clips and free episodes and stuff, and changed all the titles that had Tolkien's name in it to read Tolkien instead of Token. So it's been like this incredible running joke, like this incredible way to gaslight the fandom. So that's probably one of his most recent big news items around this character, but also Tolkien's great. I love new school, old school, it doesn't matter. He's one of my favorite characters in the show. Definitely my favorites of the side characters. And some of my favorite episodes are revolving around Tolkien or around race relations in South Park, which usually involves Tolkien's or his family. So fantastic character. This is I'll say this is my winner pick for now. I don't know how well a 9-year-old will do in this game, but if he can survive the town of South Park, I have high hopes for him surviving the Big Brother house.
Good point. Who wants to talk about Trixie?
Isaiah, did you watch American Dragon, Jake Long?
Yeah, I did watch American Dragon. I'm familiar with Trixie. She was one of Jake's best friends. She was like, if you watch like Ben 10 or Danny Phantom or something, or Avatar, there's always the main character with their sidekicks, and this is one of it. But Trixie was always fun. She was always in the front lines with Jake, always down to get dirty and do what she got to do. You know, she had a big personality as well. Mm-hmm. Fun one-liners. I like Trixie. I thought she was fun. This is a throwback for me.
Yeah. She's also like one of the first times I think I've ever seen like alternative Black girl in media.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like they usually fit in either like the exceptional Black archetype or like being just like the emotional support person, the Black best friend. And Trixie is like a Black best friend, but she definitely has her own style, her own character that we don't really see a lot of Black girls, especially in media. So she has a very special place in my heart.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. The Black best friend thing is so played out, you know, and so you know, AJ probably falls into that category. I mean, even if you're looking at Josie and the Pussycats from far away, you might even think that same thing about Valerie. But we're giving these people their shine now, so they don't have those issues here. Yeah. Look, Fillmore is here. Fillmore is a cop. Yeah, I said it. But I do love Fillmore. You know, like young me was like something. He's a hall monitor. But also, he's so soulful. The man, I mean, the chicken is dry lives rent free in my head, and I will never forget it. I think Fillmore might have a tough time playing a game like Big Brother because he is so rule oriented, and he does not take no guff from nobody. And so, yeah, I don't think I can pick Fillmore as my winner pick. But man, I think it's going to be fun as long as he's in the game. If you have not gone back and watched Fillmore, please go and do that because it is some crazy television for sure.
You got swagger.
Yeah,
He does. He's a soulful
feels like
dude.
this cast can use a Fillmore. You know, like you need that. You need that pleasant. Do we think he's going into the Big Brother house telling people he's a cop, or is he going to pull a Derek and keep it under wraps?
He got to keep it under wraps. He has
Right?
to. He has to try to play this down. I just don't know if Fillmore can hide it. We shall see.
He looks like a cop. I got it. I think it's the bald head.
He looks like a cop for sure.
Foxy Love.
Yeah.
If you have seen Drawn Together, you probably know who Foxy Love is. She's one of the main cast members. Drawn Together is this parody show. It's like an animated parody of the real world. They have a bunch of different cartoon characters from the of like different archetypes. So they have like a anime like a Pokemon spin-off character, a superhero, a Disney princess, like all different spin-offs of them. Foxy Love is like those like 70s 80s cartoon character vibes, like the
Valerie.
Like she's like a Valerie spinoff on here, and she is so fun. I love Drawn Together is not for everybody, so if people have not seen it, you might want to look into how like what the show actually is before you watch it, because it's definitely not for everyone. But I loved it. I thought it was a really funny show, and Foxy is one of the best characters in it. It's a great time. It's, you know, real world and then like all animated real world, and they are just as messy as you would expect from a real world cast. So if someone's starting fights on people's birthdays, it will be Foxy.
Yeah, for sure. Isaiah, I know you're a Storm fan, but are you a Bumblebee fan?
I did like Bumblebee, especially this version. This is Teen Titans proper, and Bumblebee had her shine in the Hive. I forget what the school's name was, but it was basically the Brother Blood Hive school, and it was like Bumblebee with Cyborg, who was cosplaying as Victor Stone, and a whole bunch of those other guys like Aqualad and stuff. And I liked her. I think she was fun. She was a part of the Titans West, I believe that's what it was, and she is naturally the leader once Cyborg dips. And she was dope. She was definitely a standout character outside of the main Titans lineup, in my opinion. At least I really like Bumblebee, and she had a really fun story, that arc.
Yeah, her and Trixie kind of have twin haircuts there. I'm just noticing. Very interesting to flag up at this point in this Big Brother 17. Look, Robert Freeman is here. The man is bringing his belt.
Yep.
If we talked about Fillmore being the police, but Robert Freeman is going to be here from the Boondocks to kind of keep order in the house. We had to keep Huey and Riley far away from it because it could have there could be blood if it was the three of them in there.
Listen,
but Grandad, that's what he's here to lay down the law, Gia.
I think if he is going to be the one making sure the house is in order, making sure everybody's clean, he's going to be talking about how nasty everybody is with. I know he's going to be the one cleaning that shower. Okay, like he's not going to trust anybody else to do it. We had Huey and Riley in our last season of this show, which I rewatched our last live stream, and spoiler alert, I won't say how either of them did, but Huey did win our fan favorite at the very end of it. So it only made sense that if we're going to include Riley and Huey in our recap kickback Brant Steele universe, that their popularity is probably enough that there's going to be some hype around Grandad's casting in our first Big Brother season.
Right. No, it makes total sense. Franklin is here, Gia.
Franklin is why I initially texted you guys saying we have to do this soon, because you tagged me in a post about, it was like the anniversary of Franklin's debut on Peanuts, but He's the original like black character on like an ensemble cast like this. Like you
First
gotta
token.
love Franklin. We love Franklin.
He's
Yeah.
Token's dad. You know, like,
He is.
He was like so like this is such a wild card pick, I feel, because he didn't really get a shine to like the Thanksgiving special, I think.
I
But
love the Thanksgiving special though.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
think Apple TV gave him his own show, actually. I
They
haven't
did.
watched it. They did.
yeah,
though,
Franklin got his
so,
own cartoon.
yeah.
It's crazy to have him here. I'm so happy that Franklin's here, hoping that he can win.
He's the blueprint, you know?
Yeah.
He was able to integrate with a bunch of white people on Peanuts. You know, that's typically how Big Brother is played anyway, but this is a black ass cast. We're gonna see how he does here. Isaiah, I think the last person on our cast list proper is Sugar Mama. I think this is my winner pick. Sugar Mama not gonna be cleaning that house. She not gonna be watching the cooking and washing the bathrooms. Sugar Mama came here to play.
I think she's gonna be sleeping and then playing. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's
gonna be sleeping.
We'll be well rested.
Call people out. Yeah.
For that Power Veto competition.
Yes. Yeah. And this is the Proud Family reboot version of Sugar Mama, Gia.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
I noticed the artwork. Yeah. You know.
I love every iteration of Sugar Mama. We had Oscar Proud have a pretty decent showing last season that we did. So again, I feel like those are some of like the mascot characters of the shows with all black or mostly black cast. So I think like we had to have Sugar Mama at some point. It feels wrong to not have her in a simulation like this. So here she is. We'll see how well she does, but we know she is not going to be one of our furniture characters of the season. You know, she will be a confessional queen. Best believe that.
Okay. So let's get into week 1 of the game. Isaiah, go ahead and take us through what's happening in the Big Brother house. Isaiah Chen.
So obviously, I don't know if Julie Chen is actually the host of this either.
I don't think so. Yeah,
there you go. All right, so let's move on to the actual first thing is the competition. And we will see that Fillmore is going to be sitting out of the HOH. So there you go. 7 players will be competing for this first HOH, and it looks like Honeybee is our first HOH of the season.
Gia, you are the Honeybee expert. Tell us, how do you think Honeybee is going to handle this head of household?
You want me to be fully honest?
Got to.
Power's going right to her head. Easily. And not in the way that you expect for like a first like experiencing HOH-itis. There was an episode of The Great North where Honeybee is elected mayor of the day because she is so well liked around town. And first spoiler for the episode, completely goes to shit because she wants to please everybody. So I don't know if she specifically would be the best person to be HOH the first week or one of the HOHs for this first week. I would say that the big thing for her would be that one of her allies, which I think she's more than capable of making, would be HOH. But this is the best way to ensure her safety. So I'm very happy for Honeybee. I think she'll be a fantastic person to hang out with in the HOH room. So very happy for her.
Yeah, and if you're familiar with Big Brother 17, you will see that the first 7 are competing for the head of household. And so that means we have another head of household competition coming soon, I'm assuming. So Isaiah, take us to the next step. Let's see what Honeybee does with this HOH win.
Let's see, because you are actually correct, because BB17 was the home for the very short-lived Big Brother takeover twist. And we do see our first twist here. We have 2 people coming into the house. We have Agent Bubbles from Lilo and Stitch and Laura Kane from Archer coming into the game.
Gia, they're coming from the Amazing Race Agents season.
Yes. They are the secret agents. That was their team name. I'm sure they did fantastic. Agent Bubbles is a little more level-headed than Lana, but if you see who Lana has to deal with on a regular basis, you understand. But these are 2 strong competitors.
Yeah, Cobra Bubbles from Lilo and Stitch. I've never
Yes.
seen Archer though. How do you
Me
think she's
neither.
going to do in the game?
You will love Archer, Chappelle. I think like this is a great show. It's almost, I want to get, it's similar vibes to like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where it's like a show that openly embraces the idea that all of their main cast are awful people, right? In their own ways, in different ways, and they run a spy agency. So so you can kind of get an idea of some of the shenanigans that they will get into. But Lana is a fantastic character. She's very headstrong, very strong, very competitive. So this could go one of two ways. She could be running this house like the Navy, or she could be an early standout as a competition threat. Either way, great additions to the cast.
All right. So we got our BB takeover, Isaiah. What's next?
Let's go to the second half of the players that will be going for our HOH, as you just brought up. It looks like Lana will be sitting out, but Foxy is our second HOH going into this week.
All right.
Good for Foxy. Yeah, I don't think you don't want to be in that HOH room. You know, I've seen enough of Foxy Love to know that it goes down. And so I'm very excited to see what she does with this. I think this is UFO no was the challenge. I think that's where they hold on to that pole and they're like,
yes,
it's pulling them, and like the last one hanging on the pole is the one who wins ahead of household. I would have picked Foxy a million times over a million to be the winner of this competition.
Just looking at this cast, it was easy, especially if Lana's sitting out. It's absolutely Foxy that was winning this.
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
Now, also to remind you guys, Big Brother 17 has 2 HOHs the first couple weeks, because this is also home to the Battle of the Block twist. So Foxy and Honeybee are basically going to have to both make some nominees, and then their nominees get to compete to try to stay off of the block, and the other person gets dethroned once they lose. So there you go.
So let's see who will remain on the HOH and who will lose. Now, it looks like we have another BB takeover coming up.
Yes, we do. This is the only week that all this craziness is going on. But we're going to see that Fillmore and Lana are going to receive immunity for the week because they sat out of the HOHs. They can grant immunity to one additional house guest. Fillmore is giving it to AJ, and Lana is giving it to Lightning. Now, I mean, me personally, I think that Fillmore fits perfectly with Bubbles and Lana personally, so I think this is a good move.
I feel like Lightning's kind of got a similar personality to Archer in that very athletic, very cocky, very competent, but also likes to make a joke out of a lot of things. So this makes perfect sense to me. I think Lana and Lightning are a fantastic duo to have in the house, but they're like Keanu and Rachel, where one week they are getting along so well, and the other times they are at each other's throats.
Yeah, and I think AJ is not going to be loyal to this at all. Fillmore giving AJ immunity. I think AJ is jumping ship the first chance he gets. He does not want to work with the cop and a CIA agent. He doesn't. I'm sorry, that's not my AJ.
It's the bald solidarity.
Yeah, and I get it. But
I'm shocked he didn't give it to Bubbles, honestly.
Well, I think with Lana giving immunity or whatever, I think that at this point, the Bubbles is kind of covered, so I think they're trying to kind of build a cross, alliance, with the people who were sitting out and with the BB takeover people. So maybe there's something there. Okay, what's next? We have the nomination ceremony, or
so we're going to see who the two, Foxy and Honeybee, are going to nominate. So it looks like Foxy randomly chosen to nominate first. She's going to nominate Robert Freeman and Cleveland Brown. And then Honeybee is going to nominate Trixie and Valerie. So 2 guys are going up, 2 girls are going up. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's very early on. I'd hate to lose any of these characters, but Gia, who would you hate to lose the most out of these 4?
Oh God. I love them all so much. I have such a special relationship with, I feel like I felt so attached to Valerie and Trixie growing up. I watched a lot of Josie and the Pussycats on the Hanna-Barbera channel, and Trixie, I loved on American Dragon, Jake Long. So I think I feel closer to those two and would hate to see them leave. But you can't tell me that Grandad and Cleveland are not giving us good feeds either. Like, it's just, it'll be devastating to lose any of them, but they still have the veto and Battle of the Block, so we'll see what happens.
Are there any predictions for who you think is going to win the Battle of the Block here?
I mean, I do feel, because I remember it was like a physical comp the first week. I can see if it's the swing one, if I remember it, I can see Trixie and Valerie winning it, because I think this is one Pow Pow and whoever she was with won. But
that's TV16's Battle of the Block.
Oh, then I'm completely wrong. So sorry. But I feel like Foxy here is just attacking the older men off rip.
That's on brand for her. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can see like Robert and Foxy like clashing heads personally. So it doesn't surprise me at all, actually.
Yeah.
But let's get into the Battle of the Block, actually, and we're going to see that Robert in Cleveland win the Bob Battle of the Block, which means Foxy is dethroned and Honey remains HOH with Valerie and Trixie on the block.
Okay, so Honeybee being the HOH, Gia, you said it might go to her head, but we've seen her get kind of in a people-pleasing manner before. Let's find out who she's going to, I guess who will be playing in the veto competition.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. We're going to see that the people who get picked, Robert, who just fresh off of the block, is going to be participating. Same with Lana, who is immune, by the way. And
all
Foxy.
3 of these picks are immune.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Could cause some
Foxy
trouble.
Immune?
I think she's immune because she's not HOH anymore, but I think you still get safety.
I don't remember. I think she might be up for grabs, honestly, but
she is,
maybe
I
think she is.
Okay.
I think she might be the one.
She can get renommed, I think.
Okay. So she's gonna want to win that veto.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what happens with the veto competition.
Trixie, our first veto winner, which means she'll be coming off the block.
Good for her. Good for her. Save yourself, queen. But if she's coming off the block, that means we will need replacement nominees. And so I'm very excited to see what Honeybee does here, because I don't know if I don't have a good feel for who Honeybee is as a player yet. So let's see what happens.
Well, we're going to see some of the house activities real quick before we even get to that.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Trixie and Valerie are basically telling everybody why they should be saved. Obviously, Trixie used the veto on herself, and Franklin will be our replacement.
Honeybee's going for the old heads here.
Yeah.
the old, it's like the old cartoons that she was like, I don't know you guys.
I don't know y'all. So final nominees are Franklin versus Valerie. Now, personally, I think Valerie is a bigger threat just in a vacuum. She is a genius, I would be terrified to play with her, but sometimes you need a good strategist. Isaiah, I don't know if you could picture Valerie as a Vanessa type. Called Valerie Russo.
Valerie Russo. I mean, look, never say never. I thought we said this before we started, but Franklin is also just such a random wild card guy here. So I feel like he just has a hard time bonding with these people. Maybe we could be wrong, obviously, but I don't think anyone would be mad with Franklin leaving this early.
Also, just looking at the cast, a lot of these shows are more volatile. They are far past the years of the Peanuts characters, even Josie and the Pussycats, I would say. So I think they probably had a harder time harder time adjusting and bonding with some of these more headstrong, openly stubborn individuals on here. What's Valerie and Foxy gonna have in common other than they look alike?
They got the same hair. That's it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's proceed and see what happens, because it's BB17, so we got some more fun coming up.
So this is the twin twist that you guys saw
Yes!
Liz and her sister, and we will find out that the twins is Foxy Love and Miranda from As Told by Ginger. Gia, explain this.
So originally, long story short, we originally wanted to do Big Brother 27, and then I went on Brant Steele and realized it only went up to Big Brother 22. But we wanted to keep the same number of people, and Big Brother 17 is a great show, great season to do. However, once we realized we had to do a twin twist with some of the cast that we really wanted on there, and we just happened to have two characters that are both voiced by Cree Summer. So, you know, they may not look alike, but they have the same voice. So we're going with it.
And some would argue that Liz and Julia from BB17 didn't quite look alike either. I mean, they find that twist out very early on in the game. Yeah. Davon and Jason are like, one of them is thick, and the other one is Liz. And so, yeah, I think that this works because it's not obviously. I mean, they're obviously not twins, but it gives them like that one little wink at Cree Summer just being everybody's voice all the time. It's crazy. This is crazy for Miranda Kilgallen to be in here from as told by Ginger. She's a crazy person. So yeah. Foxy is also insane, but I think they don't want Miranda to be in that house. Miranda will run this house like the Navy.
But if anybody is going to be getting people to turn on one another, it is Miranda. I'm sorry. Like, she is evil, but the kind of evil that we will be rooting for in this house. Because I did not fuck with Ginger's friends on here. I was a Miranda and Courtney girl all the way.
Yeah, Macy and Dodie, they suck. And so
there are so many video essays out right now about how like Ginger's whole friend group is trifling as hell, and like they are not supportive at all. They're like the prototype of Penny Proud's friends on the Proud Family. Oof. And I watch every single one because, you know, oh my God, I cannot with either of them. But Miranda, she's right where she needs to be. She is exactly where she needs to be right now.
And she will enter the house permanently if they make it to week 5. But for now, they're going to be switching out every week, I guess. I don't know how often they switch, but too much for people to not catch on. So we'll see if this affects her game at all.
There you go. Let's get to the eviction vote because obviously we have to see who's leaving. So Franklin and Valerie, of course, they're on the block. Let's see. We already see there's 2 votes for Franklin from AJ and Lana. Valerie. Valerie. That's 3 votes Valerie, 2 votes Franklin. Valerie. Franklin. Valerie. That's like 5 votes Valerie, 3 votes Franklin.
We started with a cast of 17, so yeah, I think Valerie's cooked.
Yeah, it's going to Valerie. Franklin, you know, Storm gets another one, but I think Valerie is cooked. Franklin. Wait, so let me count these. Franklin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Valerie, 5
Tolkien voted Franklin. He said there could only be one child in this house.
And this is Franklin. There's a house split, a house divided.
A house split. Wait, proceed.
I believe, let me just make sure. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6.
Is it a tie?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Valerie still goes home, but let me check real quick. Yes, 7-6. Valerie is going home. It was that close.
Got a split house in our first. Do we have?
I've done a lot of Brant Steele. I've never seen it that close in the first week, like ever. That's kind of crazy.
Have we? That's the power of Black Big Brother.
There you go.
Okay, can we get the vote breakdown and find out like how did this happen?
Sure. This is one of the older ones. Usually it breaks it down at the bottom.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I'm thinking.
It looks like AJ, Lana, Cleveland, Storm, Tolkien, and Bumblebee all voted Franklin.
All right, can we? Okay, so Storm, I'm looking at the bottom section here. So Storm, Tolkien, and Bumblebee. Storm and Bumblebee are the superheroes, so they have that connection. Can we scroll back up to the top half?
AJ, Lana, and Cleveland are the other 3.
Cleveland, yeah, AJ and Lana. So like, you know, we got a fair number in here, but then the people that were on the right side of the votes here, Fillmore, Robert, Trixie, and we go back up real quick.
Yeah.
And then it's Foxy, Bubbles, Lightning, and Sugar Mama. So we might be having a split house very early on here.
This is crazy. Fun. Yeah, this is crazy already. I'm very excited for this. Now, did Bubbles and Lana vote differently?
They did.
That's crazy. You would think that the secret agent ties would be enough to get them on the same side of the game here, Isaiah. But it looks like maybe they're not going to be in lockstep, or maybe they're splitting up to throw people off.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, and I this is why I like the older one, actually, the older Brant Steele, because we can kind of make up the headcanon at this point because it doesn't tell us who's working together. Maybe that they're just doing whatever. Maybe it's not as solidified as we think. But listen, I remember it was like Jeff and Jackie. They were not like this either for Big Brother either. They didn't have the same set of allies either.
Jackie, my queen. Bring
her
back.
Valerie gone too soon, but also, like I said, a genius. I just feel like the target's too big on somebody like her, and she's got to go.
I could definitely see that being the reason why. I think maybe she was too well liked in this house, because I can't really see her getting to fights with anyone, and that can be dangerous in here.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, you're kind of just like, what's Franklin gonna do? You know?
Look at him. He's 3 apples tall. He'll be fine.
Right.
For the first few weeks, of course, like I said, it's like a whole bunch of battle of the blocks and takeover stuff, but we should be smooth sailing for a little bit afterwards. So let's get a move on. Obviously, like I said, none of this matters, to be honest with you, because we'll be just super analyzing all this. But let's go to the HOH, because there are going to be 2 HOHs, as we said. And the next 2 are Fillmore and Tolkien.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, does the week 2 HOH curse apply to both of them, or whoever is the permanent HOH?
Probably the permanent HOH.
All right. So, and one way you want to be HOH, but maybe in another way you might want to hold off for a second.
Yeah. And BB17, I think it's Becky and Shelly won the head of households for week 2, and so we'll see if this turns out. Yeah. So Fillmore in charge, and Tolkien. Yeah, I don't know what Token's going to do here. So I'm very excited to see what happens next.
I don't know. Token doesn't strike me as someone that wants to be HOH. Like, he probably tripped and fell into this position.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's find out. Because their noms are Honeybee and Franklin for Tolkien. And Foxy is back back in the spotlight, but on the block this time with Storm. So there you go.
So I did remember that Tolkien did vote for Franklin in the eviction, so that makes sense to me. And Honeybee was just HOH, so
she pissed him off.
It kind of makes sense to me.
And then Foxy, Love, and Storm on the block. Why is Storm on the block, Isaiah?
I think that just like Foxy, I think she just has a lot of aura and a lot of presence. And look, there's also a possibility that Fillmore really doesn't want to be the final HOH, so he threw up 2 people who will be good competitors. You know, that's also another shot. I mean, since it's not making it for us, do we have any headcanon alliances for this? Like, I'm assuming it's do we have the agents together with Fillmore? Is that a thing that we're doing?
I wanted to put the agents with Fillmore, but I mean, they didn't vote the same. You know, I think that they're really throwing me off by having Lana on the other side, and you know, so I don't know, because Fillmore did vote with Bubbles, you know, and so I'm thinking there might be something there, but maybe they're just trying to separate.
I think that we are getting some of the Challenge Beasts recognizing that they are the Challenge Beast group, and they are going to be linking up. Like, I think Lana gave Lightning immunity, so I could definitely see a world where it's like Lana, Lightning, maybe Bubbles in there, depending on why they got to that vote breakdown. I could see Foxy being in there. Trying to look at the Fillmore. It doesn't, I could see a couple of these people forming an alliance early on that, they just have a natural inclination to each other.
We'll pay attention to the movement so we can figure out who we think is really together. But so with those nominations, let's get to the battle of the block. And it looks like Honeybee and Franklin win the Give Me Props competition, dethroning Tolkien, keeping Fillmore HOH for the week. So interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Wow. Okay. So does that mean that Storm is still on the block?
Yeah.
Storm and Foxy are both still on the block.
Okay.
So we can look at our veto selections, and it looks like Franklin, Robert, and Sugar Mama all will be participating.
Sugar Mama's winning.
Veto.
Easily.
Let's see what the competition results are. It's high maintenance. You called it. Sugar Mama veto
For
winner.
anybody
There
wondering,
you
I did
go.
not see this earlier. I found out like what this was going to look like 5 minutes before we started.
There you go.
Yeah, this is the competition where they had to look at the list of 7 items and like find the image that was missing the thing, and then come back and press the button when they found it.
And
Yeah,
Sugar Mama doesn't forget.
And she's the blind one too. That's the crazy
She's-
thing. She
yeah.
won it.
it's like Christmas winning that race when she had one leg. You know,
One
it's
leg, exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Go Sugar Mama, go off. Do you think
let's see
Sugar
what
Mama's
she's
going to
doing.
use the power of veto?
I could see her just to be messy, or I could also see her not be bothered with like if she's safe, what does she care? What she strikes me as like a as long as it's not me type of player.
Absolutely.
I don't actually know if like she would care enough. Like, does she mesh well with like a Storm and a Foxy? I don't really know.
I could see her
Her-
and Foxy getting on.
Her
You
and
think
Foxy
so?
for sure. She's like an older
Okay.
version of Foxy. You know,
Okay.
Foxy in her,
Oh,
her past life.
Is Puff in the house with her? So like, let me stop.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's see what she does with the veto. It looks like she is going to use the veto on Foxy. Good
What do
call.
we say?
In Tolkien, the person who just got dethroned is now on the block with Storm for a potential backdoor situation. Pretty crazy. So
That
I
is
remember
crazy.
I think that Sugar Mama and Foxy definitely will be working together now in the alliance as something. And Fillmore definitely like what a wild move here to put Tolkien up.
Oh man, Fillmore! I told you he's such a cop. He's such a cop, and you know he linked up with the CIA agent immediately.
Yeah.
And it looks like this was the long con. Storm seems like the pawn up here, and Tolkien might have been the target of the week.
There you go.
Definitely see. Yep.
Let's see what the Big Brother takeover twist has in store for us. She can block 3 votes. Bumblebee. She's blocking Sugar Mama, Foxy, and Cleveland. So it looks like Bumblebee not messing with that veto decision there, and she's going to block these 2. And she just doesn't seem to care about Cleveland. So there you go.
Even though Bumblebee is like in that same superhero realm, I don't think she fucks with the agents.
Or she at least very much doesn't like Sugar Mama, right? Because
Yeah.
she blocked Sugar Mama's votes. Sugar Mama used the veto on Foxy, so her Sugar Mama and Foxy do not get along. I don't know how Cleveland got in the fray as well.
Do we think Cleveland is like the we need a majority alliance, and Cleveland's not going to ask too many questions about where he is in this alliance, so that's why he's pulled in here? Like, he seems like he'd be an easygoing person to be in an alliance with.
Was Foxy the one that threw Cleveland and Robert up the first week?
I believe.
Yes, she did.
So maybe people just don't like Cleveland because that's the second time he's been like kind of like something negative's happened towards him. So maybe he's just rubbing people the wrong way. Yeah, he's on the outs.
I could see him being a like on the block regularly. You know, like he's just someone that like, what's he gonna do if he's on the block? Win veto?
Yeah.
Please.
Be a pawn star. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be our pawn star.
Until he pulls a Latrice, okay? But let me see. Let's see who's gonna go home.
When
Obviously,
that wall
Sugar
count
Mama
happens, we know
that's
we're
gonna be crazy
on that wall.
So let's see the votes. Franklin getting his get back. So Franklin votes Tolkien. Robert votes Tolkien. Let's keep it moving.
All right, we got 2.
Trixie votes Tolkien.
Oh,
That's
are
3.
we getting a unanimous vote?
We're getting another vote Tolkien from Bubbles.
Tolkien. Oh yeah,
5 votes
I think this is a unanimous vote.
Oh,
Tolkien.
the house
Did not like Tolkien because
Oh,
he unanimously is sent
Unanimous vote.
home.
All right. Oh,
This was
that's
a
so
classic backdoor, and people just did not like Tolkien. I don't know what he did with his short HOH reign, but people didn't mess with it. So there you go.
You know what though? If you watch the show, you know Tolkien is the richest kid in town. So his family is loaded. So I bet he made a comment like, "I don't need the money."
He doesn't need
This
the money.
black and
He
white
said
photo is hilarious, bro.
It is so good. It's so good. Token Black, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Please take your stuff and get out.
And look, he's still got a little HOH win in there.
Crazy.
Oh, Token, I'll miss you so much.
Sucks for Token. Man, that's tough.
Right.
And yeah, the house all aligned for it to get him out. So I don't even know where the alliances lie at this point.
So I think if we go to the house status event, like when we saw it last week, it said there are no new alliances. Yeah, there are not any alliances currently in the house. So I think maybe in this next couple of weeks, we might finally get one.
Either that or we got to change the settings.
Yeah, something like that. In my head canon, I got Sugar Mama and Foxy working together. Bubbles and Lana obviously got something going on.
That just makes sense to me, though. Like, it almost makes too much sense.
Yeah. But let's keep moving. Let's see who our next two HOHs shall be. AJ and Storm are coming back. They've both been nominated before. So this could be a revenge week for them or a new opportunity.
Okay, but we have to find out who's going to remain the HOH. So we're going to need our nomination ceremony to find out who's going to be performing in the Battle of the Block ceremony.
Storm throwing up Trixie and Fillmore. Makes sense. She got nominated by Fillmore. I guess she don't like Trixie. And AJ nominating Sugar Mama and Honeybee. Looks like that Sugar Mama veto is rubbing people off.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get an idea of the alliance here. I think we got I don't know if it's a girls alliance, but I think some of those more sociable, extroverted women are at least aligned. I can see Foxy. I think Honeybee would love the antics of Sugar Mama and Foxy, so I think she's just there as moral support at that point. Honeybee, Sugar Mama, Foxy. Maybe throw in some of our I think Cleveland is kind of a non kind of he might be the Uncle Will of the group. I could see it. I could see an alliance kind of forming here.
Yeah, I might put Storm with Honeybee and Sugar Mama right now. You know, her putting up Trixie and Fillmore makes me feel like, she's probably anti that group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens with Battle of the Block and see who comes off. And it looks like Trixie and Fillmore will be dethroning Storm because they won Gronk's amazing film. This is the one random week where Gronk from the Patriots had a twist in Big Brother. But there you go. Gronk's party vote. There you go.
Yeah. They had a phone party. That was wild. What's wrong with these people?
Well, it looks like AJ is staying HOH for the week. Yeah.
My king. All right, AJ. Let's see what he does with this power. I love this. I love this for AJ. I think he needed to kind of come back from, he had a rough start. So let's see what happens next.
So it looks like Cleveland, Foxy, and Franklin will be participating. Listen, they're getting a lot of airtime, these three. Right. They're all participating. Any predictions for who wins veto?
Sugar Mama's winning again.
You think she's gonna be the veto queen, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's find out.
She can tussle. Or Foxy. Oh,
AJ, what's Gronk and roll? There you go. AJ has full power this week right now. So
he's probably gonna keep the noms the same, I'd have to imagine.
Unless he backdoors someone. Let's find out.
Oh, AJ,
he is backdooring someone. He is going to save Honeybee and throw Foxy, who was saved by Sugar Mama the week prior.
What did they say in that veto ceremony?
Oh my god!
I'm telling you, nobody liked that move from Sugar Mama. So this is a full circle moment.
Oh my god, this is crazy. Yeah, they're coming for this alliance. Sugar Mama and Foxy alliance was too strong. It was too much. The people see them as a duo. They're like, I don't know. They're never gonna turn on each other.
I know Twitter is in shambles right now because I cannot imagine a world where they did not stand that alliance of Foxy, Honeybee, and Sugar Mama.
Right. This is crazy.
This is a big brain play from AJ across the board. So there you go. Let's get to this eviction vote. First vote.
All right.
Foxy.
Foxy.
Sugar Mama.
Sugar Mama.
So 2 and 1.
All right.
Sugar Mama. 3 votes Sugar Mama.
Sugar Mama.
4 votes Sugar Mama. 5 votes Sugar Mama.
My winner pick.
6 votes Sugar Mama. I think Sugar Mama is out of here. Everybody but Bumblebee and Robert voted her.
So we got Honeybee and Grandad. I don't even know why they would.
They're trying to look out for the elders. There you go.
And Robert voted for Foxy to go out. That's crazy.
Yeah. Interesting.
Dang. That's crazy. Well, RIP to Sugar Mama.
Sugar Mama.
For 3 weeks, she gave us some entertainment. She had her Devin Shepard moment.
She's
there you
the like
She's the Audrey of the
yeah.
season.
She's our she's definitely like she's gonna be the one that people she's like the Davon of this season. People are be demanding her to come back.
Got to. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
back
Got
for
it. She'll be
All-Stars.
in All Stars. We know that for sure.
Hilarious. All right. Let's move on.
Yeah, I think the further we get into this game, I think there is like a compy / like the Secret Agents Alliance is definitely in play here.
Let's
you know what I just realized? If Foxy got evicted, we would have been out of the twin twist already. So we I
didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about because we haven't really seen Miranda yet.
I guess she's switching off screen, I guess.
We gotta have her. We have to have her on screen at some point. We gotta see what Miranda does.
The twin that was on the block that got removed by Sugar Mama was definitely Miranda because I know they said some shit.
It looks like Bubbles and Robert are going to be our two people going for HOH. Right. Very interesting because obviously Bubbles is with the agents, you know what I'm saying? But Robert was on the outs during that vote. So
he was.
Let's see what they decide to do nom-wise.
We need a power shift here. We need Robert to win this. We need Robert to stay HOH.
And Robert's trying to get his get back for Sugar Mama because he's throwing up AJ, but he's also throwing up Foxy, who was close with Sugar Mama. So that's very interesting for his noms here. I'm not really sure what he's planning here. Where Bubbles is throwing up Fillmore, who helped his partner. So that's interesting. In Storm. So there you go.
Oh, because I would assume Storm was in our Agents Alliance here.
Right.
Maybe she's trying to play the middle.
Yeah, I thought Bubbles would have been hanging out with Fillmore a little bit more. But Storm, notably, back on the block. She's becoming a block star a little bit. I think a few of them are. I mean, it's battle blocks, so there's so many options.
Is this like how when not Johnny Mac, but reverse Johnny Mac, maybe they don't want the HOH and they're like, go out there and win this competition. You know what I'm saying? And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I see that being but like the last time we said that, the other side won. So we don't even know what some of these competitions are going to be.
Well, let's find out because Fillmore in Storm again.
Yeah.
Storm is on a little roll here. But anyway, the Grunge BOB, which is dethroning Agent Bubbles and keeping Robert as the HOH to try to get his get back on AJ. So very interesting.
I think Grandad's gonna want the noms to be the same. I think these were his initial nominations.
Yeah, I think this sounds about right. So yeah, now Bubbles is off. Well, look, I told you we needed a power shift, right? And Robert being the HOH, this means something interesting might happen. I'm ready to see what it means.
Let's see what it means. So Vito, Honeybee, Trixie, and Bumblebee are all participating. It seemed like Bumblebee was cool with the Foxy coalition, as well as Honeybee in our headcanon at least was cool with that. So let's find out what happens here. Bumblebee winning Vito.
I think Bumblebee's gonna play it on Foxy.
You think so?
You think so?
I think so. I don't. If Foxy makes it to week 5, I think is when her twin comes in. So I feel attached to the idea that she I think she's making it through this week. I don't know if she made a deal with Bumblebee after the veto ceremony or something like that, but I could see it happening.
Yeah, because Bumblebee did block Foxy's vote way back when she blocked Sugar Mama as well.
That's true.
I think there might have been some tension here, but maybe she's able to strike a deal and save herself for this week.
Well, let's find out what happens. Another week where the veto is used. She does say Foxy as we thought,
and that was Bubbles. The old HOH is nommed again.
So we have 2 pre-HOHs. This could possibly be the second week in a row where the person who lost Battle of the Block might be going home, which is a very interesting strategy.
It's feeling like a throw. It's feeling like the people they're putting on the block are throwing it so that the HOH is available to be nommed, and then they're going after them. I'm feeling some shenanigans here because this happening twice in a row is crazy.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see what happens because I think AJ. I mean, AJ was actually low key on the right side of history, so this doesn't look that good for Bubbles. Also, but let's find out. I would assume
Grandad and Bubbles would get along great. They're not, I don't know.
Grandad doesn't seem like the strategist in my eyes, bro. I'm kind of concerned that
Jerry
Freeman might be just doing shit. Yeah.
This is Black Jerry right here. There you
Oh
go.
my god.
All right, let's get to the vote. So we have 2 votes for AJ.
Mm-hmm.
1 vote, Bubbles. Of course, Cleveland. All right. 3 votes, AJ.
Okay.
4 votes, AJ. 5 votes, AJ. 6 votes, AJ. AJ.
All the
AJ.
agents are voting. The agents ran this vote.
Cleveland is the
AJ
only
wasn't
one
working
who
with
did.
them cops.
The,
I told y'all AJ wasn't working with them cops. I told y'all. I knew it.
You were right. You were right.
I knew it. I know my boy. I knew he wasn't gonna get down with that. That's why my ass would lose Big Brother so fast. Because there'd be no question of who I worked with.
This one's a cop. I can tell.
He's a cop. You're a cop.
I mean, AJ was a threat. He won an HOH and a veto the same week.
And a veto.
I
Okay, they get these threats out of here.
Yeah,
yeah.
You win a competition, you're going to be looked at.
I mean, yeah. Look at Sugar Mama, Token, and AJ, all competition winners, and now, they're out of the game.
The 2 people.
Sorry. Continue. Oh, I was just gonna say, I think like some of these people that I would like, Lana, Lightning, even like on a memory game or something like that, like a Franklin or something. Like I would have expected them to get some win-ins here. So maybe it's just benefiting them to kind of stand back for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been Lana and Lightning haven't been nominated either.
Was anybody on the outside of this vote? Who was left out of the vote?
Cleveland.
Just Cleveland?
I think Cleveland just voted like through a hinky vote to help AJ. Like I don't think it was serious. This is not a serious player.
I felt like Cleveland is like on villain time and just people don't like him because he's been getting nominated a lot. I just think he doesn't care. He's just being a menace to society. So that's just how I read it.
I love that for him.
Because otherwise, it's a house vote. Everybody voted to the same except Cleveland. So I think you're onto something.
There you go. All right, let's get to HOH. Cleveland and Lana, who we were just talking about, are HOHs. So that's interesting.
I know they pissed. I know they mad that Cleveland Brown is in charge. I would be devastated.
They're punching air right now.
Yeah,
but if history plays what we've thought, people don't like Cleveland. I can see them throwing it and then him getting thrown in, get out of there. You know what I'm saying?
My boy is looking like he's gonna be on the block. Cleveland, no. Maybe his nines will pull it. Maybe they'll pull it out. I don't know, but it's not looking great.
Let's see. Lana is going to be putting up Honeybee and Fillmore. And Cleveland's putting up Agent Bubbles and Franklin can't catch a break here. But he's back on the block. And
that's
Agent
what happens
Bubbles,
when you're the old guy on set. I'm sorry. Like they're not kind to you guys. Honeybee and Fillmore and AJ and Bubbles.
Yes.
You know, I know we've been calling it the Agents Alliance. I don't know if Fillmore can't be part of the Agents Alliance at this point, right? Or Lana isn't. No.
They've been voting together. Him and Bubbles have been voting together pretty much, except for what was it? Bubbles put up
that
Fillmore
first
and
vote
Storm.
they were on, but that was when they had the split house vote.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is tough. I think that, I see them throwing this competition and getting Cleveland on the block. I think that's coming.
I mean, him throwing up Bubbles is even more of a red light for Lana to backdoor him. So, I mean, let's find out what the plan is. Looks like Honeybee and Fillmore are dethroning Lana, keeping Cleveland HOH.
Cleveland did it. Oh, wow.
The splashy headline. So, there you go.
Yeah. All right.
Cleveland Brown remaining the HOH is crazy because I just knew that this was a ploy to get him out. I know they're sick.
What do you think people were more upset about, the Cleveland HOH or Thog's HOH?
Isn't this the same week in Real Big Brother? Isn't this the same week that that Lala won? Like the upset the power.
This is we're in week 5 right now of Big Brother. Thog's HOH was last week, which is week 4.
Cleveland is Lala.
Basically.
Don't you shut your mouth.
Let's see, he was at the bottom of the house. Now he's calling the shots. We're gonna find out.
Look at him.
I know Lana is pissed.
Foxy, Storm, and Trixie are participating for veto, and our veto winner is Bubbles. Getting
Bubbles!
nutty. Get nutty competition.
Okay, Bubbles wins, and he's probably going to use the veto on himself. So Cleveland does need to nominate a replacement nominee. Gia, who do you think Cleveland is going to put up? I mean, it could be anybody.
I could see. Actually, I could see him put Lana up. That's our.
I was going to say the same
that's
thing.
our
Ultimate
former
villain.
HOH. I could see a Lightning nomination. I could see. I'm trying to. Who is he on the block with now? Franklin.
Yes.
Yeah, Franklin.
Yeah, that's probably my top 3 on who's getting put up.
If he puts up Lana, this guy is a menace to society. But
it's not far off.
Storm!
I don't know why I didn't think Storm was an option.
I told you
here.
Storm was with the agents. Storm's with the agents. Yeah, so it makes
so this
sense.
actually makes sense.
Yeah,
so confirmed. Storm is with Lana and Bubbles. Okay, 2 block
That's
stars
long.
here. Finally, one of them's gonna have to go. Let's see what happens here.
This feels like the exit for Storm. It just Franklin's not gonna. He's not a threat.
It just seems too convenient that she was the nomination.
She does have 3 votes already. By the way, the takeover twist, just like in real life, ended very quickly because they saw this cast was good.
Ooh, thank God.
4, 5 votes Storm.
Is this unanimous?
I think we have another unanimous vote.
There's no way you're voting out. There's no way you're voting out Franklin over Storm. Like it's not happening. It's just not happening. Franklin's an OG, but he's Storm is that girl.
Week 5 or
Miranda's
week 6
coming in the house. Yes, there you go.
This is crazy. Who do you think peeped the twin twist, if anybody?
Cleveland.
Wait, what'd you
Cleveland.
say?
I said, who do you think peeped the twin twist? I think it's Cleveland as well. I think Cleveland knows, and nobody was listening to him.
I think Bubbles knew and didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I feel like Cleveland cut a deal with the twins.
That's a secret agent right there.
I think Cleveland, Foxy, and Miranda are working together, and they're trying to get their get back for Sugar Mama. That's why I do. There you go.
Storm going out right here was just like the obvious choice once Franklin was up against Storm. There's nothing she could do. It almost feels like a backdoor, just how clean it is. The hit is just too clean.
This almost went a little too well for Cleveland, honestly.
I mean, amazing. 9-0. Damn, Storm. But she again, Omega level mutant. You can't let her get to the end. This is a comp beast in the making. We had to get her out before we get to the individual competitions. The jury phase, I guess.
Yeah. Lightning is actually playing like the most under the radar game so far.
Lightning's our furniture right now.
Lightning is the furniture. He needs to win yeah, but I mean, at some point you got to get power or something. I just don't know.
So Lightning in Total Drama is like a very athletic guy. Like that's his big thing for the majority of the season. He's not even the villain. He's more the comedic relief and like the guy that helps them win all the challenges. And then as they get closer to the end, he becomes a little more villainous. So I could see and he's not really a strategic guy, but I could see kind of that trajectory on there, especially if he's seeing all these people get dethroned as HOHs and then get voted out, especially if I think he's in the Agents Alliance here. So this could very well be like what he thinks is going to get him as far as possible.
Yeah, I was going to say on top of that, you got to remember furniture player Steve Moses is the one who won this season. So
don't get my hopes up like that.
He laid low and then he got activated later on. So don't never say never, man. So there you go. Let's look at our comp. I mean our HOH for the week. I think the Battle of the Block is over. So I think we're going to have one HOH.
Yeah.
Robert running it back on Edge.
The agents better be scared.
This is the wall comp for the people who have not caught on.
Lala.
Yeah, the Lala of the season. The oldest winner of the wall comp. Even older than Lala. Her record did not stand too much longer. Robert Freeman standing on the movable wall, becoming the first solo HOH of the season.
Do you think he used his belt to strap in or something? There's got to be something he did in there, or maybe some of our challenge beasts threw. But I could definitely there was a little maneuvering on his part here.
Yeah, look at Grandad.
He's throwing the twins
Won't
up.
he
I ain't
do
gonna
it?
hold you.
Oh, you think he's putting the twins right up? Okay.
I think
I don't know.
he's not finished with the sugar mama stuff going on.
Him and
So,
Miranda I just feel like they can mesh well. You know, I just
I
feel like they
he
both
loves
curmudgeons.
Miranda.
Yeah, maybe
She's
she
so
wins him
mean.
over. Yeah,
let's find out. Oh, Trixie and Fillmore are his anoms.
Do we think he made a deal with the agents, or
well,
are
not
we
if he
doing
took
a
up
back door?
Fillmore. Yeah, I don't think he made a deal if he got Fillmore on the block. I think Fillmore is a shot at the agents a little bit. I still think I still think Fillmore was like not too far away from them. Maybe eventually, but Fillmore and Storm were good together. Maybe he's just like the remnants of the Storm alliance.
Yeah, that could be true.
We also could have a back door in our hand. So
we could.
This is also the season home of Johnny Mac. I forgot about that as well. So let's see the veto selections. Bubbles, Cleveland, and Lightning will be participating.
I think it's the first veto Lightning has been a part of. Like, I don't think he's really done any other competitions outside of the HOHs.
It is.
Yeah, and I believe Storm had put up this same pair of Trixie and Fillmore a couple weeks ago, and so yeah, I think they're just obviously a pair. I think we have to count them as an alliance.
I'm gonna say we're getting Lightning's first win here.
Let's see. Bubbles goes for another veto. The veto king. Bubbles with his third competition win this season.
I don't think Bubbles is playing it. Or
he's been played like every week so far, so I don't know.
He could be playing it on Fillmore now that I'm looking at it, but I think he needed to win this, or he might have been the backdoor plan.
Yeah, and I think that Trixie and Fillmore are just too much of a pair. I think you have to take them out here. I think you have to leave them both on the block.
Let's see what he does. He does not use it, and they were splitting up the duo. There you go.
Okay.
First week.
So
that
who do you think
wasn't used?
Who do you think survives the round? You think Fillmore survives?
I think Fillmore's out. I think this is his swan song. He's had a pretty active jury doesn't start in this early in this season, right? We got like another week or two. Yeah. So I think that Fillmore has had a very active pre-jury, and Trixie has had some moments too, but I just really don't know if unless he does some really good maneuvering in between veto and eviction day, I think this is it for him.
Yeah. Isaiah, what about you? You think Trixie or Fillmore is going home here?
I think Trixie's going home. I don't think she's putting enough work socially. I mean, Fillmore hasn't played the cleanest game, but he's at least played something. He's active. So
yeah, he's active. Okay.
But let's get to the vote and see what happens. We got 1 vote Fillmore, 1 vote Trixie, 2 votes Trixie.
Agents are voting out Trixie
together. There you go.
With the cop.
Franklin's voting Trixie.
Oh God.
Lightning's voting Fillmore. Miranda's voting Trixie. First time voting as a solo player. Honeybee.
This is it for Trixie.
Cleveland, always out on the bottom of the vote, voting Fillmore. And Foxy votes Trixie, which means Trixie will be leaving. So it's Lightning, Honeybee,
and Cleveland voting, being on the wrong side of the vote is so on brand for both of them.
Yeah, but they dragged Bumblebee down with them.
Cleveland right now is my winner pick. I want to see him succeed and somehow pull the season out.
I kind of like it, but he's giving me losing finalist energy. Okay, I'm feeling.
Is Cleveland our Vanessa of this season? Like, is he going to make it right to third place and get cut?
Like, Cleveland played so bad this season. It's very funny.
Any final words for Trixie? Because damn, I just feel like she just was like almost just like collateral damage when people coming after Franklin.
Yeah, I just think she got caught up and was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
It feels very even like lyric in this last episode, I think, or like in this last week of Big Brother that we just had. I think she definitely did stuff wrong, but in the mess of everything, it was just like they were willing to let her go to keep some of these messier players around.
Yeah.
Do we think Robert wanted Trixie to leave or Fillmore?
In my mind, he was definitely going for Fillmore here. I just feel like Fillmore is the target.
He just
I
can't
agree.
rally the votes to get him out. But I think he was
Yeah.
fine with Trixie going in the event that it didn't work.
Yeah, it was like you took out his like one of Fillmore's pieces here because he's still alive. I mean, he's still with Agent Bubbles and Lana Kane. So
I mean,
Got it.
question. After seeing how Cleveland voted, and like I know the first week Cleveland and Robert were thrown on a block together and they won Battle of the Block. Like, are they working together? But, like, just as two unlikable people?
Like,
They have to be.
They have to. Yeah,
It's like,
maybe they're just trying to look out for each other at this point. I don't know.
It's got to be like the like we can't work with anyone else, so we might as well be working together. And they're no slouches in these competitions.
Yeah, Robert's got 2 HOH wins already, so our comp beast, Robert and Bubbles.
Everyone needs to be targeting Bubbles.
I just realized who they are. They are Keanu and Kelly.
Yeah, Bubbles is insulated. Okay, he's got Fillmore, he's got Lana. He had Storm, but right now I think that Trixie piece was like a distant shot at Bubbles and his alliance.
I think the main trio in here is Fillmore, Lana, and Bubbles. I thought Lightning might be in there for a while, but I think he's more of like a +1 to this group.
Yeah.
Let's see. It looks like Bumblebee. Midway Mayhem HOH.
That's good. Bumblebee was on the wrong side of that vote.
I think she's going to throw up Bubbles and Lana.
Bubbles and Lana. I think this is this is the power shift that the feeds have been waiting for.
Yeah, I think Lightning and Cleveland are definitely safe here. They voted with her. Or
was the one that
was a pawn.
She was the one that vetoed Foxy a couple weeks ago too, I believe. So
okay.
Let's see. Okay. Yep. Bubbles and Robert, two separate parts of the house, but she's just saying, "Listen, I'm going to take a shot at one of them, and one of you guys are going to go home." So
Trixie.
Wait, I have a theory here.
Mm-hmm.
Does she think that she wants to ensure that Grandad wins veto and is like he's going to be the person, like she wants to ensure that Grandad is able to compete in veto because he seems to be the only one that can keep up with Agent Bubbles here.
The two comp beasts sitting next to each other. Yeah, you need somebody who can beat them for this power. I think she's trying to avenge Trixie. I think that she was one of the people who didn't vote for Trixie there. I think Grandad ended up putting Trixie up, and Bubbles was the one who, that was his alliance. That kind of won the day. So I think this is a good shot.
But Bumblebee and Trixie were tight.
Yeah, definitely. It's giving Davon and Bailey.
Yeah,
but back then, not now.
Back then.
Yeah, back then.
Not now.
Yeah, this is different.
Let's see what happens with these veto selections. So Fillmore, Franklin, and Lightning will also be participating. That's good for Bubbles.
And I don't know if this has happened in the past, but Bumblebee got Houseguest choice and picked Fillmore in here.
Interesting.
And so I've been trying to read to see if the Houseguest choice has come up recently, and I haven't seen it in the previous week. So I think this is the first time. So I think Bumblebee wants it's that Bumblebee Fillmore. I think she wants him there to keep noms the same.
I think Fillmore would use it though on Bubbles, and so that's why I'm starting to think: is this an attack on Robert Freeman? Is she stacking the deck against Robert? She got Bumblebee. She got Bubbles up there. Fillmore is up there. Lightning voted wrong last round, but I think she just needs the muscle, and so maybe this is Robert's exit.
Listen, let's see who gets this veto.
I think she's picking the wrong target. I think the agents are more dangerous in the long run than Grandad.
This could be a game changer because Bubbles has won 2 vetoes. Let's see if he wins a third. Franklin! BB Comics! He's from a comic.
I'm sorry. Wait. Can we go back? Can we go back to who was playing?
Franklin when a BB Comics is crazy.
Look at these veto players right now. Bumblebee, Fillmore, Bubbles, Lightning, Grandad, and little Franklin. Little tiny Franklin. 3 apples high.
He's from a comic, Isaiah. He's from a comic. This
He's
is
a
his,
comic. He won BB. He was
he's a
made
comic.
for this.
Yeah,
Literally.
I see
this
it.
was his comp. This was his comp to go Franklin. Hey Franklin,
Go,
I see you,
Franklin.
boy. Getting
Go
a
Franklin.
resume.
Go Franklin.
Yeah,
Building
getting
the
a resume.
Is Franklin our Steve Moses of the season?
I'm here for it.
It's
Okay,
starting to
I'm
look
here
like
for
it. It's starting to look like it.
Let's see if he's honestly, he shouldn't use it. If he doesn't use it, that'll be great. If he
No,
does, I'm here for the mess.
I think
actually,
he needs
wait.
to.
I have an addendum to this. I think Franklin is kind of like in that like middle ground potential block star position. So it could benefit him to try to make a deal with someone to pull them off.
See, yeah, and I'm thinking he needs to go through with the back door on Grandad. Like I think he needs to make sure I think he needs to make sure. Well, Granddad's already on the block anyway, so he doesn't necessarily need to use it.
He's too powerful right now.
Oh yeah,
I think
He's doing too much stuff.
I think Trixie is making a mistake putting both Grandad and Bubbles on here because if the noms stay the same, I think Bubbles has more pull to stay, and that might not, and she might be fine with that, but I don't think that's the best move for her. That trio needs to be split up.
Maybe we find a pawn. Maybe we take down
Franklin's
Bubbles and put Cleveland up. Yep, you knew where I was going. You knew exactly where I was going. Put Cleveland up. What's he gonna do?
Let's see what Franklin does with his veto. He does use it on Robert. I told you Bubbles is the threat. And he's putting up the agent. Bubbles is putting up the agent. I'm telling you, he is the threat.
Franklin.
Won't he do it?
Franklin and Bumblebee coming for the cops. Yes. I'm so excited.
Oh God.
The agent alliance is too powerful, man.
Bubbles, I fear. And that was Fillmore was her house guest choice too. Do we think that like she realized in between that like Fillmore was playing the middle?
Oh, he probably threw it. He probably threw it, and she's like, I knew you threw that veto. I know you threw that veto. I wanted you to win it.
He would. She picked that up real quick.
She got caught throwing it. Yeah, I think so.
Let's get to this vote and see how it turns out. So we got 2 votes.
I think Bubbles is gone. Bubbles is done.
Lana.
She voted with the house. She got separated.
Oh yeah.
It's unanimous. She voted with the house,
bro. That's crazy. All-star.
Does jury start here? Because we're about. I can see the little thing on the side. We're about to go into a double eviction.
One. I think it is this one. Yeah.
Is this where jury starts?
Can we get a fact check real quick?
Let me see.
Let's
see. Where does jury?
Bubbles got to be an all-star though. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like moments.
Yeah, this week is the first start of jury, and so
So Bubbles is the juror. Is the first juror.
Bubbles is the first juror, I believe.
All right. Bubbles is definitely like we have a short list already from last season of who our all-star cast is going to be, and Bubbles is definitely up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bubbles.
Let's see who's going to be joining Bubbles. Will someone get redemption for him, or maybe push a new agenda?
I really think that like with Fillmore also on the block, Lana knew she did not have the votes to keep Bubbles here. Like they were just ready for him to go at this point.
Yeah, this is going to be a fast round just to encapsulate the real double evictionness of Big Brother.
All right. I'm writing down. Hold on. I'm writing down the sections right now so I can write it out real quick, and then.
Gotcha.
But I'm excited. Do we have any predictions on who our HOH of the double eviction is going to be?
Franklin. So let me not get too excited.
I
want to see a Miranda or Foxy. I want to see what they're going to do.
I want a Miranda or Lightning win here. Like I really want one of the people that haven't won shit to come out here, but a Franklin win would be messy.
I think it's too early for Lightning to come out as a threat.
I think Lightning knows what he's doing at this point.
I agree.
There's no way.
Let's get to the HOH, and we have a Franklin.
AFP, it's coming. Y'all played in my boy face.
If Franklin, he is going to nominate Bumblebee and
He said, "Not on my watch. Justice for Bubbles.
Not on my watch. Justice for Bubbles."
He just made that move with Bumblebee, and now he's throwing her on the block. Though.
Listen, that's our Franklin.
Wow.
Yes.
Let's get to the veto. It looks like Foxy, Lightning, and Honeybee are going to be participating.
Now I don't know what Lightning's doing now because Robert also got Houseguest choice and picked Lightning here. So
Yeah.
I think, is Lightning our social player this round? Like he's our Becky?
That's what I said. It's too early.
Becky?
It's too early for him to come outside. It's too early. Lay low, Lightning. You ain't gotta win this. You ain't gotta do nothing. Let it be.
Let's see what happens. Franklin!
That's how you clear a bitch. That's how you clear a bitch. Doesn't talk about Franklin.
I think he's got to keep noms the same, right? Or he's doing a backdoor.
A double eviction backdoor is nasty business.
This dude just won the last 3 competitions, by the way. Just to put that out
that's
there.
This nasty.
No one could do it but Franklin.
He can't backdoor somebody here. The target would be massive. Franklin, don't do it.
Okay, you didn't use it.
I think Bumblebee might be the vote. She now has the most. Well, sorry, now that Franklin.
Grandad's cooked.
Grandad might be cooked, but Bumblebee also has 2 comp wins.
I think Grandad had more. He made a bigger splash with his comp wins and like who he nominated. I think this is the time to take him out.
He was always voting towards the bottom of the house anyway, and let's find out what's going to happen here. 1 vote Bumblebee, 1 vote Robert.
Honeybee. Okay, Miranda.
2 votes Bumblebee.
Is Lightning jumping ship and going on the Robert Freeman side? Because he also
2 votes Robert.
Veto.
The twins voted together.
That makes sense.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Cleveland.
And tell you,
whatever.
I literally says the Cleve Twins, man.
The Cleve Twins Alliance. Okay, I like that.
After this, can we take a brief break to just name some of these alliances that were it is happening? Like, yes.
Okay. Robert's out of here. There you go.
So who tried to save Robert?
Honeybee and Lightning voted in the bottom, and everyone else voted Robert.
Okay, if you know Lightning and Honeybee, or either of them, you know that's on brand. They're voting however they want.
That alliance there, the Lightning and Honeybee, I think they are floaters. I think they're nobody's lack. They have nobody's loyalty. Nobody has their loyalty. I think they're just hanging out.
I love them so much, though. Like, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad at them for that. They're getting the fan edits on TikTok and Twitter and like Blue Sky. Like, they're just like they're our furniture king and queen. Mm-hmm. And I think Lana and Fillmore are definitely a pair at this point. And
don't forget the Cleve Twins.
And the Cleve Twins.
Yeah,
I'm kind of rooting for them.
I do like them. Is Franklin a mercenary?
Solo. I think he's solo.
Yeah, is he by himself?
Franklin's Vanessa Russo.
I feel like he's just bouncing around. He's probably like high key. Franklin is probably in an alliance with Fillmore and Lana, and then one with the Cleve Twins. I'm like, he's just bouncing around now. I think he's included in every alliance that we're bringing up.
Yes, floaters grab a life vest. Franklin's out here. He's outside.
That was sick.
Franklin's about that life.
He won 3 comps in a row. I think it's time, y'all. I think y'all gotta do something about this man. Y'all have to do something about Franklin.
I think like this is the best thing that could have happened for Cleveland because everyone's forget this is like Devin's last in like week 2. Everyone's forgot his shenanigans by week 3 at this point.
Right. Him and Honeybee have kind of been under the radar for a while. So, maybe they got a little time. Franklin.
Yeah, I could see it. But like I need the Cleve Twins to kind of stay around for a little bit. I'm enjoying them.
Yeah, I don't know what Franklin's gonna do to get this target off his back.
And he can't win. He's got to win veto.
Yeah,
he was already a block star, respectfully. So it's not like this.
He did what he needed to do here because it was going to be his time anyway. But he's got to win veto because there's no way he's not getting nominated at this point.
Let's find out.
Maybe if an agent is
Cleveland.
The Cleve Twins are safe.
Yeah, because if the Cleve Twins are safe, Cleveland's not going to nominate. He's not going to go after Franklin here when you still got Fillmore and Lana working as a type 2. You got Honeybee out here floating around as well. Like,
are we getting a backdoor though of the agents?
I can see it. I can see it. Or a backdoor for Franklin.
Find out. He's putting up the agents.
Okay, we knew that was happening.
Straight up, yeah.
Agents.
The Cleve twins versus the agents is crazy. It's crazy.
This is the week that the live feeders are locked in.
Yeah, you got to pick your side. People are standing both sides. You got to pick your side. I'm sorry, I'm with the Cleve twins. Ride or die.
Oh, Cleveland draws one of the Cleve twins. Fillmore picks Franklin after he won on his comp spree.
He knew what to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see who wins veto.
It's gonna be
Cleveland. Otev.
Not Otev.
Cleveland wins Otev.
Team Cleve Twins is thriving right now.
Cleve Twins. Cleve Twins. Oh, what is Franklin gonna do? How's Franklin gonna infiltrate the Cleve Twins? This is crazy.
Do we think he's backdooring Franklin here?
No.
I think
and leaving Lana and Fillmore up there, I don't think he can do it. I don't think he has the guts. Yeah.
It's done. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Hey, we said it. We said it from the beginning. Franklin needed to win veto here, or he could be toast.
Yeah.
The back
he was being
door
really
was
wishy-washy. He made a move with Bumblebee that threw her on the block. Like, I get it. He was
really block. I think, this might be. Listen, this was such a fun few weeks for Franklin, but I think the ride ends here.
I don't. I think my boy can survive the back door. We saw Vanessa Russo do it. We saw Vanessa do it.
Can we just go back to the week 8 thing real quick so we can see who's left here?
Yeah.
Oh, who the votes?
So, all right. So Lana's keeping Fillmore.
Yeah.
Who are the Cleve twins are voting? However, Cleveland wants him to.
And that's 2 votes for to keep Fillmore as well.
To keep Fillmore, and then it's just it's on it's whatever Lightning and Honeybee want to do. So unless Lana jumps ship, I think Bumblebee's still in.
Mm-hmm.
She might keep. Let's see.
She's anti the agents.
She's anti the okay. So we might be film. All right, let's see what happens here.
Come on, Franklin. I ain't never been this invested. Come on, Franklin. Don't do me like this.
All right, so let's take a little look here.
Is this
off rip? 3 votes, Franklin. Vote? The Cleveland Twins even voted Franklin. Twins. Lana voted Franklin, obviously, because Fillmore. Let's keep moving. Franklin
was too big.
Target was too big. He was too big. All-star.
Who wins 3 challenges in a row? Who does that?
It gets out the biggest threat bubbles and it pulls out a blind side. Like,
oh my god, my boy went down swinging. Okay, Franklin.
He would not be furniture today.
That man went on a tear. That would have been on a tear. AFP.
Dang.
Okay.
That was great.
All right. Fresh off of a Cleveland Brown HOH. The person who wins the most comps keeps switching every week. I love this.
So do we think Cleveland's going this week?
No. If you have the Cleve twins, you gotta take out one of the twins. You don't take out Cleve.
It's time for Foxy and Miranda to pull their weight.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to the HOH competition.
So this is interesting because she was on the block, but Cleveland did save her.
We knew why he saved her. That was not a goodwill.
True.
Let's work together. I think the twins are going up.
You don't just use the veto on someone without cutting a deal, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's Lana. She's not honoring it.
I think the twins are going up for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, Cleveland at least
went to different route.
It's giving backdoor.
It could be backdoor, but he could also win a competition.
Yeah, that's true. Bumblebee is anti the agent, so I'm not shocked here either.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Veto selection. All right, so this is good for both Lana and Cleveland here. Because Fillmore is picked, but also Miranda's picked. Lightning, he is just here. I'm so sorry. He's just here.
I love it for him. He's already lasted longer than I thought he was going to, so I'm happy.
And this is a very game-altering veto right here. In Cleveland Brown wins it.
Wins
it.
Damn.
All right, one of the twins is going up.
Which one of the twins is going up?
If they're smart, Foxy.
You got it. I think you got to go out. I think you got to take out Foxy here. I don't think Miranda has the cachet yet
at all. Okay.
Honeybee.
I told you there was a deal that had to be cut.
Yeah.
And Honeybee is thrown as the replacement nominee.
She was under the radar. How did that get her?
Maybe that's why.
I still think Bumblebee's going here.
Honeybee is the pawn. She got put
my God. It's the battle of the bees, Bumblebee and Honeybee.
Listen, this was a crazy season because we had Bubbles, Bumblebee, and Honeybee all in the same season. At some point, my notes just look like bees.
Battle of the Block, BBB.
I think Honeybee's up here because they need to guarantee that Bumblebee is going home. I think you have a target here. Nobody's going to vote out Honeybee over Bumblebee at this point. I don't think Bumblebee has that. I mean, because she's going to get Cleveland's vote. She can get the twins, the Cleve twins. So that's 3. How many votes does she need here? I think she might be okay. Maybe this is Honeybee exit.
It might be a failed attempt to get out Honeybee here, or Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, yeah.
We got 2 votes Bumblebee, 1 vote Honeybee so far. Mm-hmm. So we got Foxy, Cleveland, obviously, and I would assume obviously Miranda's not going to vote her sister out. Let's keep moving. Yeah, so we are tied.
The twins,
2 and 2.
The twins voted separately. Foxy Love switched. She turn coded.
Maybe she's just throwing a pity vote here or something like that. Maybe she's trying to get some jury management going on. I don't know what Foxy's doing because I would have counted the Cleve twins as
Is she cool with lightning?
She must be.
We're gonna come back to that.
I mean,
let's come back to that.
Yeah.
Fillmore, and I'm assuming Lana. Oh,
that's it. Bumblebee's out.
Wow, I'm curious.
Yeah, Foxy,
what's going on here? What's going on here?
Do we think that just Cleveland and Miranda knew that they couldn't sway like the votes, and that it was just like this is our pity vote to Honeybee or to a Bumblebee or something like that? Like
they just refused to vote her out.
They just didn't, because Bumblebee and Cleveland have been through a lot.
They have
but that you got to realize. That 1 vote decided on who left, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was a split. It's crazy.
I'm wondering if Foxy's going rogue here because
she might have gone rogue.
That is a very she was literally the deciding vote. If you look at it,
she said, "Honeybee is not a threat to me." I feel
Bumblebee like that's what it was, though.
Me. Yeah, to me.
That's
dangerous. Like fuck the alliance.
I feel
that alliance is her sister.
Right.
I can see Cleveland and her bumping heads because of that. That's actually very interesting.
Cleve twins.
Interesting. I mean, just like in Big Brother 17, the Oz twins did something stupid.
Right.
And you never know.
I like Cleve twins better.
Isn't there a buyback in this season? There's a buyback
Johnny
at
Mac.
one point. Johnny Mac got evicted and came back in the game. I think it's
I don't think. Oh wait. What's here?
That means Bubbles or Franklin could come back.
I don't think they're actually. I don't think this one has the buyback.
It says the twist.
Oh,
I think.
Never mind. I'm reading
this might be a revolving door. We might get Bumblebee back in the house.
Let's see who's coming back in the house. One of these 4 will be
Franklin.
Come
on, Franklin.
Come on, Franklin. Go, Franklin. Go, Franklin. Go, Franklin.
Bubbles is back in the house, and Miranda wins her first HOH after Foxy went rogue, mind you. So this is a very.
She ain't gonna put up her sister.
This is the greatest day of Lana's life because Bubbles is back in the house.
I told you, Cleveland and Foxy were gonna bump heads.
Cleveland.
Yeah,
and Foxy told her, "Throw him to the wolves."
Yeah,
and Cleveland is now a solo player with no alliance. The Cleveland twins is over.
Is there any way Honeybee, like Cleveland, can survive this round? Is there any way?
I don't think
anybody
so.
Gonna go out on? No, I think it's over.
He needs to win veto.
He's won too many competitions.
You need one more, Cleveland.
He has no allies. Like there's 0.
Do we think Cleveland is getting voted out shoeless?
Yeah, that would be funny. But also, I just want to highlight this. Remember, I said Foxy and Lightning voted together. Miranda chose Lightning as the veto tip.
There had to be a deal in here
I feel like
Cleveland
lost the twins to Lightning, and I think the twins are working with Lightning now.
Is it the late twins now?
It is the light twins.
Twins.
The light twins.
Light
Yeah.
Twins.
They know
But you know what?
not winning shit.
Cleveland did Agent Bubbles. Bubbles has nobody. Cleveland has nobody. If Bubbles wins this, he can save Cleveland. My boy might have another life.
Well, because Lana's still in the house, and I could
The
really
agents in
like.
Cleveland?
I don't know if Bubbles is gonna want to risk that.
Oh, the agent, but
The
Lana
agents
voted
can
him
get back
out.
together.
Everyone
but-
voted him out. Lana doesn't get pity votes.
Everybody voted him out.
This
Yeah,
is crazy.
I think Bubbles has to win this and save Cleveland. So now they have a 3, and they can go up against the Lightning Twins. Yeah, Honeybee's not. What is Honeybee gonna do with them? Honeybee's not
The
gonna
Lightning
help.
really usurp power and just like steal all our Cleveland's power. Let's see who wins veto real quick. Cleveland! How'd it go, veto?
Oh, but I think
Yo.
I think that means Bubbles is going up though.
Oh, he's
I think
cooked.
Bubbles is. Yeah, I think
He's
Bubbles is
cooked.
gone.
He's in and he's out.
Damn, you know how that go.
Fillmore. This is a shot at the spies.
At
So
the
Fillmore
five.
Maybe
is
they
being
just had
thrown
enough
up.
of Fillmore there.
I
Listen,
mean,
just because I was going to say, just because they're not working with Cleveland anymore doesn't mean that the spies ain't the ops anymore. Still,
Right,
they
they
still
still the
have been
ops.
working
Yeah.
against. Yeah,
Listen,
so
Miranda is a day one OG generational hater. She does not
Yeah.
forget who the real enemy is here.
yeah, it needed to be Lana or Bubbles or Fillmore. That the 3 of them as the spies or the ops. Somebody had to go. I
Knowing
think
Miranda,
Fillmore's-
I am shocked that she did not just put up Bubbles. Be like,
Yeah.
you're already out.
just out of pettiness, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, who's more likely to win the game? Fillmore, who has not been voted out, or Bubbles, who's been gone for three
Exactly.
you
events?
gotta
you know?
send Fillmore home.
This is
finally.
right.
Got to.
He has to go
Damn.
home. Let's get to this vote. I see Fillmore does have 2
Agents
votes.
voted separately again.
Bubbles don't know what's going on. He just got here.
Lana voted Fillmore. Okay,
It's
that's
time.
interesting.
Okay, we're starting to break their
Um,
alliance.
But if Lightning also voted Fillmore, I think Fillmore's cooked.
He is-
because
he
the
did vote him.
Twins, in my mind, would vote with him.
He's too
So
big
let's
of a
see.
threat. Even Lana doesn't want to go to the end with Fillmore.
Cleveland,
Oh my God.
obviously not on the same side. Look, Cleveland in Bubbles, as you said,
Bubble-
Chappell.
I
they're
think that
together.
He might have
They're
made a
together.
deal. It might have been like, I need to change my game. I need to kind of separate myself from the agents and stick more with like the other side of the house. So that could be what we're doing here.
But again, Foxy, for another vote, is the deciding vote here. Does she go back to Cleveland or does she stick with Lightning?
I think she sticks with the agents.
And she sticks
No!
back with Cleveland, and the Cleve Twins are back on track.
Cleve
With
Twins.
Bubbles joining their ranks. So
Oh my
that's
God.
very interesting. That's very interesting.
Lana broke rank.
Yeah.
Is she trying to separate herself from this alliance and start making her own resume? I could
Yeah,
imagine that she's
absolutely.
like, I mean, because for her, Honeybee's not a threat, but Fillmore is a threat. You don't want to go to the end with Fillmore.
Here's an interesting thing to look at. So now I'm assuming Cleveland is working with Miranda and Foxy again, maybe.
Mhm.
But Lightning also voted with. Lightning lost them. But also
Lightning's still
Fillmore can go rogue and work with Cleveland now if he wants to as well.
Wait.
Yeah.
I have a thought here. I'm looking at this cast. I think the only people right now that have not been nominated, unless I'm forgetting someone, are Lightning and Miranda.
Yeah.
Unless I'm looking
Yeah.
at, I'm like, something's going on with about those two. Like they must,
Yeah.
because this whole group has nominated furniture before. I don't even think it's that they're like not doing anything. I think they're just like, I think they're floating through the house.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It
I
still
think
could be the Light Twins.
It
I think
could
the
still be
twins. I think the twins are in charge, and I think they picked up Lightning when they needed him, and now they didn't need him this time because they got Cleveland back. I think that's what's going on. I think the
Mhm.
twins are the center of power here, and
Yeah.
wherever they go is where the vote goes right now.
When we made this cast, I did not anticipate Cleveland being our challenge beast here.
I
That's
did
what
not
these guys are
anticipate us
building,
talking
bro.
about Foxy and Miranda like they're twins, like actually like the twins.
Yes.
Let's get to the HOH. Foxy, this is a big HOH for Fox. This is going to really
Agents are
show
going up.
us. This is going to show us who she's really working with,
Right,
and I'm very
right.
excited for this one.
She might put up Cleveland.
So she
Called
put
it.
up
Put up
Cleveland.
both
Called
So
it.
she,
Called it.
so the Lightning Twins is still intact.
All right,
and Lana's up.
Cleve wins is dead. It's still
dead.
agents are the ops. It is the Light twins that are running this house.
Yeah. The twins essentially, because that's the thing.
like Lightning's dead.
Foxy doesn't like Cleveland, but Miranda had a good relationship with Cleveland, and so I think this is Foxy being like, "Nah, I need to make this move for me." But the question is, who is the bigger threat here? Is it Cleveland or is it Lana?
Cleveland.
Because Lana's more insulated. You know, like how you gonna get Lana out the game?
Lana hasn't won anything in a while though. Like she hasn't won anything since her I think since the Battle of the Block time in here. So it might be that if Cleveland wins veto, she can still put up bubbles here and get the agents out anyway. But I think it's if we're looking at who's actually a threat, no one wants to sit at the end with Cleveland.
Yeah, nobody wants to sit with him. This would be a wild fumble to not get Cleveland Brown out right here if you can.
Yeah, let's find out what we're going to do with the selections. Lightning has been in so many vetoes, has won none of them.
King
Miranda, bad draw for Cleveland here.
No, I think he's still good with Miranda. I think Foxy has gone rogue.
Okay.
I think Miranda and Cleveland are still solid.
I think Miranda and Foxy are kind of playing I think they do have that alliance with Lightning, but I don't think
they also have an alliance with Cleveland. Yeah. They've divided
draws Fillmore, and I don't think that's a good draw for her at all, actually. So
she just tried to vote him out.
Wait a minute. Veto is this is our double eviction. Who got out? Is Honeybee the one that got out?
Honeybee's gone, yeah.
What? I wrote down the wrong person. Never mind.
Honeybee's out, yeah.
And a veto winner is Foxy.
All right.
Power.
So now she's got full power. Let's see how she votes here, or how she uses it. Is this a back door?
She is throwing bubbles back on the block and taking Lana off. Lana's been saved a lot through these vetoes, but
she has.
This is a big nomination right here for both of these people. This is big.
Yeah, so Cleveland Brown he's a front runner.
Cleveland is out. Cleveland's cooked. Bubbles just got back in.
But do you leave all three of the agents in together? Really? Really? I just feel like you gotta take the shot.
I think they have a case for it. It's not as cut and dry, but I think at the end of the day, it's but if we keep Cleveland in, he's winning HOH. And this is a double eviction. Yeah. This is the perfect time for them to get him out.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see what happens with this vote. So Miranda, I told y'all she's off on them. I'm telling you, the Cleveland is dead.
They're jumping ship.
They're off them. Lightning votes Bubbles, but they did not vote together. Interesting. Lana. This has been a long rivalry, so this does not surprise me. And obviously, Bubbles are her.
Fillmore, I think, is going to vote.
Fillmore. Bubble. So none of the alliances are really working together.
We're falling apart.
Let's find out. So Foxy is breaking the tie.
Oh, Cleveland.
Do we think Miranda wanted to call her twin out on her bullshit?
Brown.
I think so. Foxy, I see you. I see you, girl. I gotta give her her tens. I gotta give her things.
She ate that up.
She got him. That's a sniper move.
All-star,
yeah.
Bubbles, all-star. Franklin, all-star. Cleveland, all-star. The twins, all-stars.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
look at the final five here. This is crazy. Fillmore, Foxy Love, Lana Kane, Lightning, and Miranda.
This is actually so we have the twins, we have the agents, and then we have Lightning right in the middle.
It would be crazy to let both the twins get to the final two. That would be crazy.
Did Lightning do his big one with this final five dynamic?
He's between two pairs. Yeah, he's in the Vanessa spot. Both of y'all gotta take me. Y'all need
Vanessa, and we just didn't. We just haven't seen behind the scenes.
He could never.
Let's see who gets his HOH because our next HOH is Fillmore. It's been a while.
Peace. Hey, twins, you got to sit up there together, baby. You got to put the.
He could also come after Lana here, but
he could. She tried to turn on him.
I think he's solo right now. So he's going to throw up Bubbles and Foxy Love. So one part of each alliance, and it gives him the freedom to kind of do whatever he wants here.
Yeah, they got to appeal to him.
And it looks like Lana, Lightning, and Miranda will also be participating.
All right.
Everybody's getting somebody.
I'm calling it. Lightning's winning his first veto.
This will be the time.
I feel like this is where you break up the twins. No matter what happens,
Yeah.
like one of them needs to go here.
Lana should be
Run
saving
away.
Bubbles here. It might be throwing up another twin.
She
I would
might
assume
save
Miranda's
Bubbles.
going up. Does not use it. Okay, so I think Foxy's cooked here, right?
You gotta be
crazy?
right. Like who's voting with her? Maybe
Well, wait, how
Fillmore
many
for sure.
allies? Like,
Yeah,
she has Lightning
and Fillmore.
and Miranda.
Yeah, she
So
has
she
3.
could get
but,
2 votes here, but yeah.
Yeah, but you can't trust
Yeah.
Fillmore. He's been kind of rogue lately.
Yeah.
And Lightning's fickle.
Well, Fillmore's the HOH.
Oh
Only
yeah,
people
yeah. So you don't even
voting-
get Fillmore's vote. So yeah,
There's
the
only
only one
3
you
people
got-
voting.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, so she should, in theory, stay.
She should be fine.
Unless
Yeah, she
Lightning
should be
does
fine.
some voodoo trick because they
Yeah.
haven't been voting together. Is she going to vote out her sister? Let's find out.
Oh,
Oh, she did! She did it!
she saw the way the house was going. What else was she gonna do?
Yo.
He voted out her sister.
She voted out her sister.
Yo.
What a cutthroat
Miranda
move.
and Lightning cut Foxy. I mean, Foxy's been messy. She's been
She's been messy as
voting
hell.
out of the
Miranda's
group.
still mad about that Cleveland situation here.
Yeah, she's been messy this game, but shout out to Fox. She was fun.
Yeah,
All-star.
messy.
Miranda was the beta of the twins. You know, when they came in, Foxy was the prime. So I think Miranda's like trying to take her spot. You know, like she's got to
Yeah.
step up to
That's
get.
a
she's gonna
very
get this win.
Miranda thing to do.
Absolutely.
Okay. Final 5. This is. Oh, we're so close to the finale. All right, so let's keep moving. Fillmore cannot win HOH, and our next HOH is
Yes!
Lightning for the
He did
first
it!
time.
This
Wins
is the time.
He
to
was
do it.
waiting. He was waiting.
We called it. We called it a couple weeks ago.
This is the
And
time
I'm
to win.
assuming Miranda's the only one that won't be put up. He got to put up Lana and Bubbles.
This
I
is
feel like.
final 5, so I think he's got to break up the agents and hope
Agents,
that
yeah.
whichever
Yeah.
agent is outside of it doesn't win veto.
You got to send
Yeah.
Lana home.
Got to.
There
There they are.
obvious.
Gonna send
caught
Fillmore
it.
home.
Yeah.
Obvious.
Like, why
You
is
caught-
Fillmore still there?
Right.
There's 3 agents and then just these 2. So you got to
You
obviously.
gotta take
Um,
it.
Okay,
the
wait. so
worst
we
thing that could
nominated-
happen, actually, though, is if they wouldn't veto Miranda's cooks.
Yeah.
think
Oh my
the
God. If
worst thing
Fillmore
that-
wins veto, it's crazy.
Worst thing that could happen is Fillmore winning veto.
Not
But
just any of them. If any of them win
Anybody.
veto,
Well,
Miranda's
no,
going home.
because if Bubbles or Lana win veto, he just puts Fillmore up. I doubt Miranda's
Oh,
using the
duh.
veto on Bubbles or Lana.
That's right. That's
Lightning
right,
can
that's right.
keep his noms the same. The
I
only
don't
way
even-
that he could be really screwed is if Fillmore wins veto and decides to take Bubbles or Lana off.
I don't think Fillmore would take them off. I think he's been trying to like low key push Lana under the bus ever since they split on that vote. She
Mhm.
tried to vote him out. So I think
That
if
is true.
Lana's on the block, you think you gotta leave her up there, Fillmore.
Let's see. Our veto winner is Fillmore.
That
Y'all
the
got me
feeds
over here
are
rooting for
going
the cops.
crazy.
Lord.
Y'all got me over here rooting for the
Life
cops.
in pieces. The chicken was dry. And
The
there you
chicken
go.
was dry.
And he does not use it.
Oh, he doesn't.
Real. I didn't think so. I was like,
He
he don't
doesn't-
have to use it on them.
He didn't
And
say
he
one
is-
with that.
There's only 2 people vote. I think he's about to get back on Lana.
Who
I
is
think
it?
it's time.
Fillmore and Miranda?
Yeah.
Bye,
Oh, well,
Lana.
he's not in charge. Yeah, it's. I would keep
Willow's
Lana.
already
I would
been
keep
out
Lana
once.
because they're beefing. I would keep Lana because the 2 of them are beefing. They're not even gonna take each other to the final 2.
It could tie, and then the vote could be in Lightning's hands. That would be interesting
But I
as
think-
well.
Oh yeah, because Fillmore and Miranda I don't think are working together, so it could
They're
happen.
not.
Let's
And
Let's see
let's
what
see the
happens
vote.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
never
no.
mind. They got on this. They got on the good pay. I think Fillmore is out on the agents, and Bubbles is sent packing again.
Okay.
So
That's fine. Yeah.
I-
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Bubbles, you did your big one this season.
you try.
I'll give him that.
There you
Come on,
go.
Bubbles.
Can you imagine at the beginning of this though that like this was the final 4?
No. I didn't think Miranda was gonna make it this far. She was the one I was most concerned about. I didn't know Lightning too well, but at first he was just in the background doing nothing. And
I thought Lightning was
You
gonna
waited.
be like a burn bright early and then be out by like week
I
3.
told
or
you,
4.
Steve.
it's the opposite.
man,
He's
I'm
peaking at the
telling
right moment, right?
He
Yeah.
is.
He learned from his last season.
you. Lightning cannot win HOH. A Fillmore HOH would be insane.
Yeah, but
let's
I mean,
see.
only the veto matters, right? Ain't this the final?
Oh
four?
yeah, this is just whoever's wins this guarantees their spot in the finale.
Yeah.
And it's Lana.
Good
Lana
job.
will be
She did what
safe.
she needed to do.
I think Lana
Wow.
might have a good chance to win this game. I don't
She
know who she's
could.
going to be
I
up
think
against,
it's
but
I think it's a matter of if the Agents Alliance pissed people off or not. Which
or she pissed them off because they might. I don't know if they're going to get her vote.
These don't
I mean, she
matter,
won the
but Fillmore lighting her up. And
do we have predictions on who's winning veto? This is Lightning's first time nominated, too.
Lightning winning a veto here could guarantee him to win in my book.
With the HOH and a veto back to back, yeah, this is definitely what
like the HOH and veto that he needed to win.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think
Ooh,
Lightning
nasty
Lightning and Marina aren't voting each other, so it's really just depending on one of those two winning.
Yeah,
I
that's
kind of
true.
think I kind of think you need Miranda out. You got because she's going to automatically get her sister's vote too. You don't want anybody guaranteed votes going in.
What if we end up with what if Lightning is the Steve and Miranda is the was it Liz that was at the end?
Yeah, Liz Nolan.
Like that is,
Oh,
and then Lana or Fillmore is our Vanessa.
let's find out who wins veto. Lightning.
He did what he needed to do.
He's peeking at the right time.
Fillmore's cooked.
It would be crazy to not get Fillmore out here.
Yeah, Fillmore is out of here, in my opinion. But let's find out. Of course.
Yeah.
Damn.
They would be insane to bring Lightning to the finale here if he does not win final HOH.
I think he can comp his way in the end.
I think he can. I think he's doing exactly what he needs to do here. I think the worst case scenario for him is if someone else wins final HOH.
Oh, she has the most HOH of the season.
Yeah, that's what I said. Lana might have this. I don't know. I don't think anybody should want to sit by Lana at the end. I don't know what Miranda's going to do, but they got to get Lana out.
She cut her sister. I don't know if they're going to vote her.
No,
let's see. Part 1 goes to Lana.
I told you that girl nasty. She nasty. She out here winning these HOHs, man.
The mental portion goes to Miranda.
Yeah,
nobody's shocked.
If you knew Lightning, you are not surprised by this.
Nobody's shocked.
And Miranda versus Lana. The person guaranteed final 2 is Miranda. She can either make Lightning, right? The big boy move and cut Lightning or take Lana to the end. Which I think she's cooked either way.
I think she's done. Yeah, I don't think she can touch either one of them.
No, but she might have a chance against Lightning. She is not winning against Lana unless Lana really pissed off. Like Lana is our Vanessa here.
Let's find out who is she a strategist or is she a pawn? She evicts Lana Crane, bringing had the most Lightning HOHs to the end.
Yeah, Lightning was furniture for most of the game.
All right,
I could see it.
What a beautiful cast jury.
I just don't know if Miranda has it in her to take out Lightning. He was there the whole time. She was opting in and out. But if the Cleve twins are real, she could get Cleveland. She could get her sister as well. I don't know. I don't know if Lightning has any type of strong relationship with any of these people.
He doesn't. But hopefully his game spoke for himself.
But I think he's well liked. I think that's the problem here is is he more liked than Miranda? And how many of these people are going to vote based on just who they like better?
He was only nominated once, and that was at the final 4.
Yeah.
When it was nothing, no one else.
He was default. He had to,
Yeah. So that's a crazy social game. I'm like, damn, I think Lightning might have it.
Let's see.
Oh!
It was
that is anticlimactic. What?
Miranda!
Wow!
The twin.
Can we see the vote?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Lana Kane voted for Miranda.
Lana Kane voted for Miranda. Franklin voted for Lightning. Bubbles voted for Miranda. Cleveland voted for Miranda. All the agents voted for Miranda. Grandad.
Wow. She didn't vote her own sister.
Foxy, you
I get it. There's beef here. There's beef
here.
You
know what? You
voted her out.
Real for that. Foxy's real for that.
Yeah,
she is because you voted me out. Are you crazy? You voted me out. I don't care if I was going. You're supposed to stand with me.
Yeah, this is beef.
Oh my god!
Player Bumblebee
wins fan favorite.
I can see it. Confessional
queen.
She
was cutting up those DR sessions.
What cutting up?
Mm-mm.
Oh man,
that was fantastic.
What a game!
What a thought. And
What a day.
so people aren't here when we do like our initial planning, but Miranda wasn't originally on the cast. She was our alternate.
She's a twin. Yeah, we had to bring her in as a twist. Crazy. I wouldn't let no twin twist beat me, but look at these other stats. Total wins. Our comp king of the season, Cleveland Brown. They thought he was a nothing.
Who would
And Cleveland, 5 wins for Cleveland, 3 POVs, 2 HOHs. Look at Cleveland.
That was a great season. I had a wonderful
awesome.
time.
Yeah,
I had a great time with that one.
Crazy times here.
So I'm okay. We didn't spoil our last one, so I won't spoil who won our last season. But I'm very happy with our cast of winners here, and I think we got a couple great all-stars out of each season. And I think I don't know if we're ready for an all-star season yet, but maybe like 1 or 2 more of these Brant Steels before we get like a full cast to bring back some returnees.
Yeah, okay. Need one more.
Yeah. We definitely could do one more season, but y'all, this was so much fun.
It was amazing.
So fun. We needed that. It just felt like we were back in our old swing of things. Isaiah, thank you so much for coming back and leading the Brant Steele.
Absolutely. No, this was fun. This was great.
Would you like to tell everybody where they can follow you, where they can find you in the meantime?
There you go. No, this was such a fun time. I love podcasting with you guys. You guys are awesome. But you can find me at 8 Ball Bangers on Blue Sky, X, whatever. It's right here. There you go. And then you can find me at Silent Podcast talking about Big Brother, doing Brant Steels like these with my friend Lavina every once in a while, and just talking about TV. But this is great, and I can't wait to do the next one with you guys.
All right, Gia, what about you? Thank you for coming.
You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok at Classically Gia for all of my reality TV shenanigans. I'm on Recap Kickback talking about just all the Black things in reality TV. Bet on Black, Abbott Elementary, doing Brant Steels with Chappell and Isaiah. So it's been a great time. I took a brief hiatus for a lot of different things during the summer. Just was a time that needed to happen, but I'm hoping to be back up on Substack soon, Bet on Black, as well as doing some other projects in the near future. So I am very excited for what is ahead, but this was a great start, and it's just so amazing to be back doing one of our silly little podcasts that just have a great time with you guys, and to be able to see all of like the fun cartoon characters we've had over the years. So I'm really excited for the next season. For those that have seen season 1, you know that we did like TV shows only, like not the ambiguously Black characters, the characters that we knew were Black. So I think we'll have some, switches up to that casting call in the future for some of these Brant Steels. So stay tuned, and also comment who you want to see on here, because we got a lot of great suggestions in our last season that we did with the Survivor Brant Steele that we did. So I'm excited to hear who other people want to see now that we've done another cast.
Yeah. So make sure you follow Isaiah and follow Gia on all social media platforms. Make sure you're following and subscribe to @Recap Kickback, youtube.com/@Recap Kickback. We hit 3,000 followers today, or subscribers today. So great news here. And then tune in next time. Thank y'all all for joining us, and we will catch y'all on the next Brant Steele. Peace.
I've been trapped behind Suave Maria, isolated like it's North Korea. Smaller city with some bigger dreams. The wall is cracked, I'm looking in between it. The world is yours, but man, I gotta see it. They say it's hard, but man, I gotta see it. The air I'm breathing can't feel my chest. Wait on life, I wanna hold my breath. I'ma get in my goddamn self.